Top 10 Best Action Movies of All Time. Top 10 Best Action Movies of All Time is quite adequate. Gather faces representing world cinema through different periods. It will make you ready to watch over and over again and again, and still want to revisit again and again. Equilibrium. Their reasoning. The root of all evil and social conflict is the emotions. Feelings cause hatred, jealousy, competition. It was the source of the destruction. So, the leaders of the Los Libria has eliminated everything, emotionally, from pets to the spiritual and cultural products such as painting, music, literature. Also, all citizens of Libria must inject emotional loss. During the scene, equilibrium is overcast, gloomy, but attracted viewers from beginning to end by psychological processes. Protagonist. To complete the film perfectly, the crew has prepared every detail. For example, only the role of Errol Partridge, people had to go through an interview and audition. 200 new candidates selected are Sean Bean. According to the magazine's reputation in the world and based on the audience to theaters, Equilibrium is a cinematographic work cannot be ignored. Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. The Lord of the Rings is one of the best-selling book of all time, but the same thing has happened with the film adaptation, and it became one of the most successful series by fantasy battle, the most exciting ever seen on the big screen. The latest episode of the series, The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King, has grossed more than $1 billion at the box office to make up the success of the profits. This has led the authors to create more trilogy, The Hobbit, attractive. Return of the King is certainly the biggest film of all time by Peter Jackson, won a record 11 Oscars. What we can say about the movie that you have not heard? It contains all the elements that you'd expect of a fantasy film: orcs, monsters, magic, military, large battles, and a strong budget CGI. No film can achieve a balance between fantasy and action, such as The Lord of the Rings, the same as with the statement, a film on all. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Harrison is said to be popular only after the series Indiana Jones and Han Solo lead role in War Between the Stars. The success of the film Indiana Jones was quickly raised to become an actor for grade A list that many people desire. Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark was directed by Steven Spielberg. Initially, the film was created because George Lucas wanted to create a modern version of the episodic film in theaters. Predictably old, who are interested in the series will have to frequent the theaters to update the turning story. This is an excellent business model of the cinema. All of Indiana Jones is the adventure and action. How can you miss? The film tells the story of a treasure hunter facing Nazi. The attraction has brought $370 million profit. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Spaghetti westerns always been known for a brief gunfight scene and fierce in the film. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly did great both aspects. The main content of the film focuses on the character played by Clint Eastwood, an unidentified gunman, search and attack the rich. But with $200,000 from the derelict gold objects made, some things become ugly. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly is an action drama about betrayal. The characters try to place their hands on the treasure is buried. The film has grossed $25 million while only consuming $1.2 million to produce, was revived for a movie line profits almost died before birth. Our trilogy, viewers stream movies. This has significantly reduced. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly is not only one of the best action movie ever made, it is considered as one of the best films of all time. My friend, in this world there are two kinds of people, the loader and ammunition eaters. And you are eating the bullets. Gladiator.
Life.
The General Maximus was Emperor Marcus decide to become heir to the throne. This makes the main decision son Marcus downright angry. A tragedy occurred, son killed his father Emperor Marcus to seize the throne and the whole family killed Maximus. Maximus turned into slaves to participate in gladiator contests. After many days to endure, undergo many trials, finally Maximus also returned to Rome. He has done desire to avenge his family. From now on, his life changed.